What is up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Eric and I'm here to teach you how to get a great deal on your next car. Today we're going to be talking about interest rate markups. This has to be one of the shadiest things that dealerships and banks do to make the most money off of customers. We're talking about thousands of dollars without the customers even knowing. Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. Let's start with the basics. Whenever you're going to buy a car, you're either going to pay for it cash or you're going to borrow it from somebody, typically a bank. Or you can also borrow it from your tia, your grandma, your mom, or your suegra. Actually no, not your suegra, because she's probably going to charge you interest. Just like the bank is. The interest rate is typically the amount that the bank charges you to let you borrow the money. Fast forward, you go to the car dealership, you decide what car you want, now you need a bank to finance you. In other words, you need the bank to let you borrow money. So the dealership collects your credit app and they run your credit. This is where the shady part begins. So now the dealership takes your credit information and they send it to multiple banks. We're talking about banks like Chase, like Wells Fargo, Capital One, and multiple other banks that these dealerships work with, right? So these banks are going to take a look at your credit history, at your payment status, at the type of car you're wanting, and they decide what interest rate they want to approve you at. So let's paint a picture. Let's imagine that Wells Fargo approves you at a 4.9% interest rate. They tell the bank that they're allowed to let you borrow the money at a 4.9 rate. Here is where the interest rate markup happens. Instead of telling you that you got approved for a 4.9, the dealership actually tells you that you got approved for a 6.9. That might not seem like a huge difference, but it actually is. We're talking about thousands of dollars extra that you're paying without you having any knowledge of it. Your payment, let's paint another picture, a Honda Accord. The price on a Honda Accord is $27,000. The monthly payment jump from 4.9 to 6.9 is only $30. But multiply that by 72 months and you're talking about $2,100 extra just by your interest rate being marked up by 2 points. But don't panic, guys. Luckily, I'm here to tell you guys how you can avoid falling for this trick. Number one, know your credit score before you start the car shopping process. This is important because if you know your credit is strong, you know you've financed cars before, and a dealership comes back and offers you a really high interest rate, you know something's off. Number two, only finance through captive lenders. What does this mean? A captive lender is, if you're shopping for a Honda Accord, only finance with Honda Financial. If you're shopping for a Toyota Prius, only finance with Toyota Financial. Why? Because ahead of time, you know what interest rate they're offering, right? You can do your research, you can go online, you can see that if your credit is good, they're currently offering a 2.9% on the Camry for 72 months or 1.9% for 60 months, right? So you know that you're entitled to these interest rates. Number three, get your own financing. Go to your bank, go to your credit union, tell them that you want to get approved for a car loan. They're going to pre-approve you, and from there, you can go shop for your car. So there you have it, guys. Now you have one more piece of knowledge to help you get a great car deal on your own. But as always, we're here to handle the entire car buying or leasing process for you. Over the past 2 years, we've helped hundreds of clients get a great deal on their new car, and we can also help you.